Yeah, I'm just curious.
As yeah.
One geese. You're confused about how you got it.
As yeah. As yeah.
That it? That's your best?
You said that was for Leon.
As yeah.
By the way, nice draw, Pyro. So it is possible with those tickets to get a legendary. Wunderbar. That made me think Zeo Ranger won pink.
As yeah.
Well, what's there?
I feel like setting all these wolves free, but I feel like that would not go well for me. Gladiator Resolve. Gladiator Aegis. Gladiator Shield? Was that one? You and your liches. You definitely beat me to that. I was about to mention you raging. I have way too many soul gems. The Catholic Warframe. Yep.
Has. Yeah.
Either you don't have Buzzkill or you don't have it upgraded to the same level as he does. Just learned a Pokemon move. That would be an interesting one, but no, not Brave Bird. It is Thunderbolt. As they say in BioShock, nothing packs a punch like a fistful of lightning. Effective.
Has. Yeah.
It one-shot a pit wolf for me.
Yeah.
I think if you just press the guide button and then Y. Yeah. That would be Jack then. Look, an undead monkey.
Yeah.
Heck am I even... Not gonna do another puff on it, are you? I was about to ask, would you ever do it, Pyro? I was gonna say, that's impressive. There's got to be a switch or a lever somewhere.
Got a minute? Wanted to say something. I've never seen anyone with skills like yours. I just wanted... My father told me he found me as a young boy in the wreckage of a ship that sank off of the coast near Solitude. All he found in my pocket was tiny smooth stone inscribed with some sort of strange runes. No one does. I've even taken the damn thing to the College of Winterhold. I must have spent every last coin I've made with the guild trying to find out what it means. Perhaps they could be nonsense, inane scribbles done by someone in idle boredom. But if not, if they actually mean something, they might tell me where I... Actually, the fisherman who found me thought it was fitting, I suppose. I never changed it. I appreciate that. Keep to the shadows.
If you want to be a master pickpocket like me, it was on a job a few years back. It was supposed to be a simple burglary on a house in Windhelm. I was working with Vex, and we got inside with no trouble. We found the loot and made our way out. Well, it was, up until the point where we set foot outside. The house was surrounded by town guard. The client had ratted us out. Vex just tells me to run, so I did. Half of them went after me, the other half went after her. Huh, are you kidding me? Vex lost them in seconds. Once she steps into the shadows, she vanishes. Me? I ran. And I ran. Straight through the gates of Windhelm, and all the way back to Rift. Vex was waiting for me at the flagon when I came in, drenched in sweat. Everyone just took a look at me and laughed. Well, I had forgotten we had our horses tied up just outside of Windhelm. Vex rode hers back, and arrived hours before I did. So, that's how I earned the name. Now keep it to yourself. I wouldn't bother smacking at those hives with a weapon. Set them on fire, and they'll go up like kindling.
Wanted to say, pull up a chair, my friend. When I started out in this business, I wasn't really interested. I didn't mean to imply I was earning an. With my lock-picking aptitude, I was a natural at jailbreak. It's where a client pays you to get arrested. Usually it's to free someone the client cares about, sometimes to... well, to kill someone. Either way, the trick was in the escape. Well, as a jailbreaker, I do jobs for the Thieves Guild and the Dark Brotherhood, but if things didn't go as... the last jailbreak I attempted failed. After that, I promised myself... I don't know. I think I realized that killing someone in a jail is much easier than what the Dark Brotherhood... I already knew Delvin. I asked if I could join up, and that was that.
Good to see you again, friend.
This better be important. I'd like to know why you're wasting time asking about it when you should already be on your way.
Hey, you're pretty tough. I respect that. Bringing in a lot of I joined up with a small clan, maybe 20 men. We raid villages. Don't get me wrong. All the food I could eat, all the wine I could drink, and all the... We raided a caravan one spring. They didn't put up much of a fight. Then the leader of our clan, Garthek. No, we usually let them go. Luckily, I had made some friends. We tore each other to pieces. After it was over, I left his head on a pike at the wreckage. Never knew what became of the rest of the clan that survived. I suppose they moved on, just like
Let's talk for a moment. Look, I don't... Why do you care anyway? Look, you want to know about me? I'll tell you about the time I was a young girl, barely... Didn't have a coin to spend between our entire family. Ate the same slop with... How about the fact that our farm was attacked by bandits, and that they killed my... Here's the best part. They took me as a prize and violated me for carrying around a weight like that, it hurts after a while. Cuts you in... Over time, I managed to gain their confidence. I never returned to that pig farm. So that's my sad story. Maybe one day. Just not today.
So, Sapphire.
Word on the street is Golden Glow's been hit. Good job, lad. Let me take a look at what... Arengar sold Golden Glow? What's that idiot thinking? He has no idea the extent of Maven's fury when she's been cut out of a deal. I'm certain he'll find out. If only the parchment had the buyer's name instead of this odd symbol. Any idea what that might be? Last. Well, I'll check my sources and speak to Mercer. But for now, you're off to speak to Maven Blackbriar. She asked for you by name. If it was like that, she wouldn't be asking for you. She'd be calling on the Dark Brotherhood. It's just business. That's between you... Don't worry about it. Maven's business of course. Keep doing right by us, and there's plenty more where that came from. Until next we meet, lad.
Brynjolf, eh? Let me guess. He just plucked you off the street and dropped you into the thing. See? That kind of attitude. So, if you've got the nerve, look around you. A few decades ago, this place was as busy as... Look, I know the others. Something out there is piss-drunk madness. I don't know who or what it... I'll tell you what we do. We spit. That's where you come in. All you need to do is ask, and we can both come out of this smelling, well. If you happen across any other unusual trinkets, there you go. This should cover it. I handle the fishing, numbers, and bedlam jobs. The ones with the more... If break-ins are more your thing, go talk to Vex. Most of the establishments in Scott, your job will be to change the numbers in those books so the shortfalls from our other feel like doing a bit of writing. Now that's what I like to hear.
So, you're
Off you go.
Brynjolf's new protege, eh? Don't look like much to me.
Before we begin, I want to make two things perfectly clear. One, I'm the best infiltrator this rat hole of a guild's got. So if you think you're here to replace me, you're dead wrong. And two, you follow my lead and do exactly as I say. Before we begin, I want to make two things perfectly clear. One, I'm the best infiltrator this rat hole of a guild's got. So if you think you're here to replace me, you're dead wrong. And two, you follow my lead and do exactly as I say. No questions, no excuses. Then we understand each other. Good. Now, it's time to get your feet wet. And I don't want to
Sure
waste
you
a lot
will.
of time talking about anything but business. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it for you. We're in a bad way down here. Who knows? Old Delvin thinks it's some kind of curse. I think it's crazy. If you want my opinion, I'd say it's just plain old bad luck. You can get out there and start making a name for us again. Make them start fearing us like they did long ago. And while you're at it, make a little bit of coin on the side. Not a bad deal, eh? Been a while since I've seen one of those. What you've got there is a stone of Baron Zaya. Not like that, it isn't. The stone was pried off of Baron Zaya's ceremonial crown by a thief in order to cover his tracks. I think there were 24 in all. Most people keep them as a curiosity. Some of the guild members have tried to locate them over the years, but they haven't been successful. Look, I only buy things I can turn around quickly for a profit. And no one wants these stones unless they have the whole set. Tell you what, if you find the rest of them, talk to me again. Otherwise, keep it. Maybe it'll bring you luck.
Hey,
Come on,
Ton, you
take
shouldn't
another
cheat on
job so we
Feckle.
can both make
He's a
some
good
money.
guy.
What are you talking about?
Come on, everyone knows about you and Brynjolf.
Well, everyone's wrong. Now why don't you... So you're the new recruit, huh? Well, looks like you and I are gonna have to get very well acquainted. I'm the fence down here. You come by anything you don't exactly own, and I'll pay you some... I can also provide a few supplies useful to our trade now and again. Sure, how about I get dirged and... Look, I've been in this business a long time. At the end of the day, you'll find that all we care about down here is... Good. Here's your armor. Just make sure you put it to good use. Why don't you take a look at some of my merchandise and we'll see what kind of deal we can make.
Just not as pretty.
All right then.
So,
I mean,
how about you run a job for me?
no, Ghostly.
Welcome to the cozy little family. I'm one of the lookouts for the guild. I watch the
It's one thing to say you've got the skills to be a thief. He's holed up in the Ratway Warrens. Be careful. You're not the... Splendid. There's a house available right now. Wonderful. Here is the key to your new home. Well, you did something Vex couldn't do it. Word is that you found something while you were out there, though. Just watch your back and do what Mercer. Now, I have a buyer with, shall we... I'm told they're the ravings of a madman. It's said to be spread across 4 volumes and very hard to come by. Then we have a deal. In his later years, Arundel moved into some ice caves known as Ingvild. He preferred the solitude in which to perform his, experiments. Recently, a woman was found, naked and shivering along the road to Dawnstar. The only information the guard could get from her were tales of strange experiments, and Arundel scribbling in his journals. Only rumors. He used to have a home in Dawnstar until they burned it down. The people say he was doing unspeakable experiments on reanimation, rituals only a necromancer would perform. After he made for Ingvild, he was never heard from again. Good day.
Pull up a seat. Let me treat you.
That looks like a Thalmor.
Tholmor's memory is long.
ink pops are nice. So tell me, what comes after the 49th note of diarrhea? What people mock dubstep for. Oh. Yeah, I was just trying to make a joke and a reference, but apparently it was a failed one.
It's hopeless. He told me. He's right, you know. He explained it all to me. Before, when I still understood. I don't remember, but I still know.
Bucket, knife, book, ink pot, stone. No, no, no.
I haven't had meatloaf in a while. Save me half of the meatloaf.
Go away! What? No, that's not me. I'm not desperate. I don't know what you're talking about. Delphine? How do you... So you finally found her, and she led you to me. And and here I am. So, Delphine keeps... You better come in and tell me how you found it. Oh, this'll just take a moment.
Thank goodness this door was solid. Else I would have put an arrow into the one of the main story people.
Only a couple more. There we are. Come in. Make yourself at home. That's better. Now we can talk. So, Delphine keeps up the fight after all these years. I thought she'd have realized it's hopeless by now. I tried to tell her years ago. Haven't you figured it out yet? What more needs to happen before you all wake up and see what's going on? Alduin has returned, just like the prophecy said. The dragon from the dawn of time who devours the souls of the dead. No one can escape his hunger, here or in the afterlife. Alduin will devour all things, and the world will end. Nothing can stop it. I tried to tell them. They wouldn't listen. Fools. It's all come true. All I could do was watch our doom approach. Yes. You see, you know, but you refuse to understand. Oh yes, it's all been foretold. The end has begun. Alduin has returned. Only a dragonborn translated. No dragonborn has been known for centuries. It seems that the gods have grown tired of us. They've left us to our fate as the plaything of Alduin the World Eater. What? You are? Can it really be true? Dragonborn? Then...
Secondary,
the gods have not abandoned us. We must go. Quickly now. Take me to Delphine. We have much to discuss. But give me just a moment. I must gather a few things. I'll need... no useless trash. Where'd I put my annotated annuan? One moment. I know time. Must leave secrets. Well. Let's be off.
Good song.
Thought I heard something.
Espen cannot
Death has appeared. Yes, I know I make those. custody. Alright. Oh, yeah, the old one.
Yeah!
I have to wonder, what does the Dragonborn do once he's been summoned by the Greybeards? Can the Thule be taught like any skill?
What a waste.
It means so much to us to have the claw back where it belongs. Thank you.
Thank you so much for taking care of those thieves. The raider is back to the way it used to be.
You're new around here, so I'll go easy on you. But don't get on my bad side.
Delphine. Why, it's good to see you. It's been a long time.
It's good to see you too, Esbern. It's been too long, old friend. Too long. Well, then. You made it safe and sound. Good. Come on, I have a place we can talk. Orgnar, hold down the bar for a minute, will you?
Yeah, sure.
This way. Let's see what Esbern has to say. Now then, I assume you know about...
Oh yes, Dragonborn. Indeed, yes. Oh, this changes everything, of course. There's no time to lose. We must locate. Let me show you. I know I had it here somewhere.
Esbern, what?
Give me just a moment. Here it is. Come, let me show you. You see, right here, Skyhaven Temple. Constructed around one of the main Akaviri military camps in the Reach during their conquest of Skyrim.
Do you know what he's talking about?
Shh! This is where they built Alduin's Wall, to set down in stone all their accumulated dragon lore. A hedge against the forgetfulness of centuries. A wise and foresighted policy, in the event. Despite the far-reaching fame of Alduin's Wall at the time, one of the wonders of the ancient world, its location was lost.
Esbern, what are you getting at?
You mean, you don't mean to say you haven't heard of Alduin's Wall? Either of you?
Let's pretend we haven't. What's Alduin's Wall, and what does it have to do with stopping the dragons?
Alduin's Wall was where the ancient blades recorded all they knew of Alduin and his return. Part history, part prophecy. His location has been lost for centuries, but I have found it again. Not lost, you see, just forgotten. The Blade's archives held so many secrets. I was only able to save a few scraps.
So you think that Alduin's Wall will tell us how to defeat Alduin?
Well, yes, but there's no guarantee, of course.
Skyhaven Temple it is, then. I knew you'd have something for us, Esbern. I know the area of the Reach that Esbern's talking about, near what's now known as Karthspire, in the Karth River Canyon. We can meet you there, or all travel together. Your call. Your call. Might be safer to travel separately. Don't worry, I'll get Esbern there in one piece. We'll wait for you near Karthspire. Good luck. Orgnar, this is it. The inn is yours. I'm probably never coming back here.
Well now, that's something to think about.
Take care of yourself, Orgnar. Goodbye.
Yeah, sure. You too, Delphine. You be safe.
I muted the party, so only thing that's picking up is me. Yep. Although, God, now I don't know for sure if you're actually being picked up. Could somebody watch my stream? What? Oh God, it's here. I mean, hey Leon. Thank goodness. Hey, the things that you guys have been saying lately, I am worried that they would end up in here. When Pyro does his... what? How do I put this? Maybe it needs a reset. No, you're part of the Alliance. They're a different clan. You're in my clan. I was AFK for a long time in Warframe, so they went to keep going. They just started their own. We stayed connected through an alliance. He's been doing that for the past, like, 20 minutes. It's a mild inconvenience.
It means so much to us to have the claw back where it belongs. Thank you.
Thank you. You and me. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures. Shut up, Leon. Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
Leon, just admit you can't do anything.
All right, then.
There's a symbol on the right.
I don't think Galmar even knows my name. Probably because I'm not the Dragonborn.
He's finally moving. Oh my goodness. Is that a dragon? Yep, that's a freaking dragon. Okay, Pyro, the updates they did, this new thing called a Revered Dragon is one of the most ridiculous things I have seen. Because its head looks almost like its tail. Chances of Riven slivers being dropped by Eximus. trying to get that stupid thing's attention. Notice me, senpai! And it's running off. Yeah, but it's a revered dragon. Just strap it to your melee weapon.
Ever wonder if maybe we should call a truce with the Imperials and join forces for just a little while to take care of some of these dragons?
And Leon's gone. I'm pretty sure my only remark to what he said was, it's a revered dragon. Yeah, as an introvert, I have the connection issues too. And it would make sense.
Heard about you and your honeyed words.
They say I'll fix
Wait.
with his
Is it
voice.
3 days grace?
Watch the skies,
No,
traveler.
that's not right. Papa Roach? That's what it was. Yeah, I haven't heard that in a while. That's why it took me a bit to remember the group. My younger brother played that song with some friends for his high school's Battle of the Bands. Got everybody to say the F word. How far are you in Nightwave? Hmm. heat and toxin. It's a gas gun. Gas gun? Have you heard Papa Roach is getting away with murder? Oh, to me? What about, I'm confused. She was talking about Meatloaf and was talking about young Princess Zelda. He's been traveling.
Good to see you again.
You were talking about Meatloaf and Princess Zelda simultaneously. Say, did Michael Clark Duncan just join the group? Wait. The blonde lawyer from Hell's Kitchen.
Good to see you again, friend.
So, you're Brignon.
Pull up a seat. Ooh, nicely done. Here's your share. Find me if you're ever looking for some extra coin.
Pretty sure I was already sounding like you by the time I was 14.
Come here a second. A lot of people are beginning to get impressed with you here. Me, I used to live in Valenwood, working at my father's winery. We made the finest wine to ever cross your lips, I promise you. We were doing well. Plenty of coin, a huge mansion, and I was even betrothed to a lovely young woman. Because it was dull. Every day was the same boring routine. Working at the winery, social visits with friends, parties with no one I cared about. I just wanted a little excitement. Something dangerous. I hooked up with a guild in Valenwood. I think they called themselves the Silver Crescents. Spent quite a few years doing jobs for them. Made a lot of coin, but I didn't care. I didn't really need it. I was running with them because it fit. Made me feel alive. Well, after a while, my father caught on to what I was doing. He confronted me one night and gave me a choice. Either leave Valenwood, or he'd have me thrown into jail. Gave me a day to say my goodbyes to everyone. I ended up in Skyrim thanks to a contact I'd made when I was with the Crescents. Good old Delvin. He introduced me to Gallus, and that was it. I've been here ever since. And you know what? Despite what I left behind, I don't regret it one bit.
Somebody have their TV volume up?
Come find me if you need more marksman training.
randomly find his way back in here? Oh, this is sick. Sure, somebody carries an ammo refill. Is it prime point blank? So an ammo mutation mod.
So you're the one. You don't look so impressive. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Once again, Brynjolf sends me someone with no backbone, no determination. Faith. I don't have faith in anyone. All I care about is cause and effect. Did the job get done, and was it done correctly? There's no gray area. I hope not. This is an important job. I have a competitor called Honningbrew Meadery that I want to put out of business. I also want to know how they managed to get the place up and running so quickly. Head to the Bannered Mare in Whiterun and look for Malus Machius. He'll fill you in on all the details. Some layabout named Sabjorn. Been a thorn in my side for the last few years now. Not a day goes by that I don't regret letting Sabjorn get as far as he did. In only a few short years, he's taken that bile he calls mead to market, and a chunk of my profits with it. I can't imagine where he found the gold to take it to market so quickly. Exactly. With Sabjorn in prison, his meadery will be forced to close. Then I swoop in and take over the place. No more competition. The Golden Glow estate job has undoubtedly interrupted the supply of honey I need to make my mead. Sabjorn could use this interruption to his advantage and collect a larger share of the market. I can't have that. One more time, in case I wasn't clear. You butcher this job, and you will be sorry.
Looking for work? I need someone. Well, I recently Sibby Blackbriar about. I paid Sibby half the cost of Frost up front, but before he could deliver, Maven had him locked. I want you to talk to Sibby for me. Then I want you to bring me Frost and the lineage papers that prove the horse's worth. Good man. Head to the Riften jail and talk to Sibby. Get him to tell you where Frost and his lineage papers are. You'll be well paid for your time. No idea, but whatever he did, it must have angered Maven. No guard would lock up a Blackbriar without the old lady's permission.
Sounds like an older anime where a young boy, or where a young man, he's like worthless as a magician, but he has the capability of producing a strong heir. So there are a few different girls from prominent groups who want him just for his genes, while there's one who genuinely likes him due to something that happened in their past. You have good night, sir.
This is an ode to Skyrim's truest sons and daughters, the Stormcloaks.
Christ almighty.
Drink to our youth and today's come and gone.
Can't a man drink in peace? I'm gonna keep this Honningbrew's owner, Sabjorn, is about to hold a tasting for Whiterun's captain of the... No, that's the beauty of the whole plan. The meadery has quite a pest problem, and the whole city knows about it. Pest poison and mead don't mix well. You're going to happen by, and he's going to give you the poison to use on the pests, but you're also going to dump it into the brewing vat.
Have a good night, Surf.
Maven and I spent weeks planning this. All we need is someone like you to get in there and get it done. Now get going before Sabjorn grows a brain and hires someone else to do the dirty work. Both of the buildings are connected by tunnels made by the pests infesting the meadery. There's an entrance to it in the basement storeroom of the warehouse that used to be boarded over. I've already removed the boards so the meadery would get infested. That's where you should start. Sabjorn keeps that locked up tight. If you can get through that way, go right ahead.
Doesn't hurt to get some good sleep.
Remember, Sabjorn will be needing a helping hand. Make it look good.
I get to play pest control.
The Imperials think us all lawless beasts. Not proof of their ignorance.
You're gonna try out One Piece? I see. What are you snickering at? Like a Snickers bar. Hey, you be nice to him.
What are you gawking at? Can't you see I have problems here? Are you kidding me? Look at this place. I'm supposed to be holding a tasting of the new Honningbrew Reserve for the Captain of the Guard. If he sees the meadery in this state, I'll be ruined. Oh, really? And I don't suppose you just do it out of the kindness of your heart, would you? I hope you're not expecting to get paid until the job's done. Oh, very well. Here's half. You'll get the rest when the job's... My only demand is that these vermin are permanently eliminated before my I bought some poison. I was going to have my lazy, good-for-nothing assistant Malice handle it, but he seems to have vanished. If you plant this in the vermin's nest, it should stop them from ever coming back. Don't come back until every one of those things are dead. Now I've got to clean up this mess.
I do. Is a venom fang skeever. Now these rats are venomous? Yeesh. God, now spiders. They couldn't handle the cold. I made them chill. What were these legs made for? Bananas in pajamas. Hamlin. What in the friggin'... This guy's got a lot of magic. Oh, I see what he's doing. Kept taking magic potions to recharge his magic. Must have some decent mana recharge. Nice try. And just because I'm a total douche. You don't get to just run away, dude.
Please don't kill me.
Too late, mate. It's already done. Interesting. Yeah, I'll just take the journey.
Wait to see Sabjorn squirm.
Was something we discussed unclear? Well, it's about time. I had to stall the captain until you were... You'll just have to wait until after the captain's finished. I suppose you can wait around if you must. I haven't heard even a scratch at the door. Have you done it?
Well, Sabjorn, now taking care of your little pest problem. How about I get a taste of some of your mead?
Help yourself, my lord. It's my finest brew yet. I call it Honningbrew Reserve. I think you'll find it quite pleasing to your palate.
Oh, come now. This is mead, not some wine to be sipped and savored. By the 8. What's in this?
I don't know. What's wrong?
You assured me this place was clean. I'll see to it that you remain in irons for the rest of your days.
Please, I don't understand.
Silence, idiot. I should have known better to trust this place after it's been riddled with filth.
I beg you, please. This is not what it seems.
You're in charge here. Sort this all out.
My pleasure.
And you're coming with me to Dragon's Reach. See how quickly your memory clears the city's prisons. Now, move.
Look, I assure you, it's all just a huge misunderstanding.
I said, move.
Farewell, Sabjorn.
Huh. An Imperial using an
I don't think
orcish
that
sword.
could have gone any better. Anything before you head back to Riften? So, Maven wants to hunt down Sabjorn's private partner, huh? You're welcome to take a look around Sabjorn's office. He keeps most of his papers stashed in his desk. Here, this should help. I thought it would be better to leave some of the details out of our previous discussion. Didn't want to risk you walking away from the job. Besides, you've done Maven a favor getting rid of him, and saved me from wasting coin hiring someone else to do it later. Start changing it over to the Blackbriar Meadery West as soon as possible. That was Maven's part of the deal. She's put me in charge of keeping the mead flowing, so that's exactly what I'm gonna do. If you're in the area, and you ever need anything fenced, you just let me know. Remember to put in a good word with Maven for me. Can't believe that worked.
Need something?
I trust you have good news for me? Don't tell me. Sibby and Louis Latruche? Well, Sibby is in jail, and Latruche is certainly welcome to try. My hired help is... Really? Then you should know that Louis... Tell you what. Go along with his plans for now. I'll keep an eye on you both, and when the time is right, I'll settle accounts with Louis. I trust you have good news for me? This doesn't tell me much. The only thing that could identify Sabjorn's partner is this odd little symbol. Well, whoever this mysterious marking represents, they'll regret starting a war with me. You should bring this information to the Thieves' Guild immediately. There's also the matter of your payment. I believe you'll find this more than adequate for your services. Out of my way.
Sure, I would do better.
Word on the street is that poor Sam found himself in prison. Fortunate for him. Exactly. Now you're beginning to see how our little system works. Maven sent word you discovered something else while you were there. Something important to the Guild? Then this is beyond coincidence. First Arangoth, and now Sabjorn. Someone's trying to take us down by driving a wedge between Maven and the Guild. Mercer thinks he knows a way to identify this new thorn side. He wants to meet with you right away. And if I were you, I'd hurry. I've never seen him this angry before. No time for idle chatter. Mercer is awaiting your call.
Got lots of jobs available. Looking for work. Well, I was looking for this little beauty. If you happen across any other unusual trinkets like this, be sure to bring them to me. I think you'll find this payment to be more than fair. Where are you off to? There's work to be done.